So I'm wondering why an actor like Philrem, who is if not in the middle but at the beginning part of the timeline of events constituting money laundering, how come you do not attribute knowledge to Philrem, because you did not even freeze Philrem accounts and you didn't file a case against Philrem?
Well, as I've said earlier, Your Honor, the AMLC files criminal complaint as evidence would warrant. And based on our initial investigation, early on, we already found out that all those persons against whom we file criminal complaint, their circumstances would show that they knew that the money transacted came from the stolen funds. However, as far as the Philrem is concerned, when we look at the transactions, initially it would appear that these were regular transactions. As a remittance company, we saw that there were a lot of transactions coming in and out of Philrem's account, and so we would at first we thought that this money that were remitted from the account of quote-unquote William Sogo were also part of its daily regular business, Your Honor. But as I've said, we haven't completed our investigation. Our investigation is still ongoing, and we are verifying certain facts, Your Honor.
Yeah, I read the one news report which stated that Philrem has 100,000 transactions. But I don't know if that's a day or a month. But the average amount involved is $500. So even if they have many transactions, if we look at the average amount, $500, these particular transactions are not maybe part of thousands of transactions, but from the amount, they are not usual. Because the average amount is $500.
These amounts may be unusual, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the past there were also relatively large transactions in the account that happened in the account of Philrem, Your Honor.
So why did AMLC attribute knowledge on the part of Kim Wong, who is at the end of the timeline, because that's the destination account, PNB ba? PNB account? Isa kanya?
Yes, Your Honor.
So why do we attribute knowledge on the part of Kim Wong, and then we do not attribute knowledge on the part of Philrem, which played a very crucial role in distributing, in remitting the amounts?
Because based on our investigation, Your Honor, it would appear that Mr. Kim Wong is one of the ultimate beneficiaries of this account. And considering the circumstances that attended the series of transfers involving this money, it would appear that he knew from the start that the money is coming and that the money came from some unlawful activity, Your Honor. But as in contrast, as far as Philrem is concerned, at first it would appear that the money just passed through it as a remittance company. But I'm not saying at this point, Your Honor, that Philrem is completely innocent of all these things, Your Honor.
But my point is this: when you applied for a freeze order for the account of Kim Wong, you still have not heard the testimony that he was involved in the early part, according to Maia De Guito, that he was the one who introduced the 5 account holders to him. So all you knew was that his PNB account was a destination of the money. So nasa ending na po siya, and yet you attributed knowledge on his part. And then here comes one critical player in the narration, and you do not attribute knowledge. So I'm just wondering why the different treatment. I hope you get my point. Okay. So, okay, but that was okay. But that was before. But now that you have heard additional testimony